going on, Jerome's? Mercifully, we're only 5 days away from the National Football League selection meeting for 2024, and the Vikings are going to find out who their future franchise quarterback is going to be if they do indeed take one. And a name that I feel like in the last week or so, I feel like it's going to be Maye. I do feel like it is going to be Drake Maye, the pride of North Carolina, come on and raise up. And the connection between him and Josh McCown, they go way back like chiroprac. But I feel like Maye, he's not everyone's cup of tea, and I think that certainly could help the Vikings as they look to move up in the draft order, because I think Maye certainly needs to sit for a year. I think Maye certainly needs to be surrounded by talent and also get some good coaching, and the Vikings have all three of those things, and some of the other teams don't, and they know it. And I think it could help the Vikings getting up into the stratosphere for Drake Maye. Now, the Patriots have said this week, Elliott Wolf basically said that number 3, they're open for business, but they got to get the right offer. And Ben Volin, who's been a long-time beat writer for the Patriots, again, it's got to be rough being a Patriots beat writer, going from Super Bowls to toilet bowls. It happens, man. But Volin did up a piece this Sunday before the draft, talking about some random draft news and notes, blah 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 blah. And for the Vikings, this is what he came up with, compiled by the Purple Persuasion. According to Ben Volin, the Vikings want Drake Maye more than the Patriots. I believe. Now, it is important that he says, I believe. The Vikings want Maye more than the Patriots do. If the Patriots were truly sold on Maye, they wouldn't consider trading their number 3 pick. My hunch is that the Vikings want Maye more. And also, it could be a spot, too. Like, hey, if the Patriots were truly all in on Drake Maye, I mean, what is stopping... Hi, Sylvie. What is stopping them from trading up from 3 to 2 with Washington? Like, say Washington is fully committed to Jaden Daniels, which is certainly possible. If they want, if the Patriots didn't want to gamble that the commies could potentially take Drake Maye, why didn't they move up, right? But they haven't, and there isn't really any steam about them moving up. So, like we said, Drake Maye is not every team's cup of tea. And frankly, if Drake Maye went to the Patriots, given their deficiencies in a lot of key areas, I think that he might be ruined, especially if he had to play right away. Now, what could happen is Williams 1. I feel like that's set in stone. Even though all the smoke and innuendo with Jaden Daniels and the commies being idiots, I feel like at the end of the day, they'll still take Jaden Daniels, and they'll work things out best that they can. So it could be a spot where the Patriots may want to stick and pick and take a quarterback, but I think it's got to be the right quarterback for the right situation. I think that Jaden Daniels would be their guy. That's the theory that we're formulating. So if Daniels goes to Washington at 2, they could certainly be open for business on a trade down, and a team that certainly needs draft capital to improve their roster. Now, the cost. So I think if the Vikings do move up to 3, I think at minimum it's going to cost $11.23, probably some change, maybe the 4th rounder 108 this year, and also next year's future first-round pick. Now, you could say that's too much, but that's the cost of doing business, and the Vikings fully understand that, and I feel like that's currently where the Vikings would be at in terms of the cost of moving up, and they understand that. All right. Sorry, right now I'm watching Liverpool not trying to F this one away against Fulham. Again, I could have picked any soccer team in the world, but I picked Liverpool because I love the community. I love the togetherness. I love the "you'll never walk alone" vibe. And also I love Salah and Sadio Mane and Bobby Firmino. But every single week the last month, they just kick me in the nuts. I don't how did I find the soccer Vikings? I don't know, man. I don't know. But so long story longer, if this is the situation, the trade may come down, and then the Vikings swoop in. It's going to be Maye. And like we said, Drake Maye would be in the perfect situation. He can sit and learn from Josh McCown and Kevin O'Connell. Sam Darnold's going to do his thing. And then once Drake Maye is ready to go, the upside is certainly there, because he's going to be surrounded by so much talent, so many weapons. They're going to have the cap space to retain their key guys as well as build around Drake Maye for the next 3-4 years. So I'd be for it, man. I would be all for it. But your thoughts on our thoughts. Ben Volin, Patriots beat writer, thinks that the Vikings want Maye more than the Patriots do. That could facilitate a move. Let's go. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts and his thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.